Hello, I'm Oscar Jerome, and today I'm going to show you how I might start writing a tune on the program Bandlab. Now, if you haven't already, you can see how what I'm doing today relates to a band by checking out the previous videos I've done with future sounds. Now, I am in a fancy studio right now, but to do everything that we're doing today, you don't need any special equipment. You can do it on a phone, on a tablet, on a computer, from the comfort of your own home. So this is Bandlab. And on the left, we've got the tracks. So like the different instruments we're gonna put in. And on the right, this is where we're gonna record things in, and it's all gonna show up here. So what we're gonna start off with today is a drum beat and a kind of atmospheric background sound to give us a bit of inspiration to start a track. What's cool with this is they've got loads of samples, loads of loops that you can use. So if you go down here, samples, and then we click on packs, you can see there's all sorts of different genres here with different sounds you can use. So we're going to use this one called Buried. There's a few things that I like on here. So let me find something that I think will be good to use on here. So what I want from here is a little pad kind of synth thing in the background to create a bit of atmosphere. So let me have a look for that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the sound of this. I can already hear from this the sort of drum beat I might want to put on this. So I'm going to drag this into the project. And as you can see, it's created a new track with the name of the sample. As you can see, the BPM of this sample is 130. That's quite fast. I'm thinking the drum beat I want to do is kind of slow, but I'm gonna split this in half to 65 BPM. Now you can time stretch your samples to fit with the BPM, but for me, because it's just splitting it in half, I know it's gonna work as it is. So I'm gonna loop this by dragging it. Okay, so we got a kind of atmospheric starting point. Now we're gonna make a beat. So we're gonna put add track, and here, so there are multiple ways that you can add drums, but one of the most kind of quick and fun ways you can do it on this is with the drum machine. So if you click on that, and I'm gonna double click here, and up comes a step sequencer. So basically what this is on the left here, you've got your different instruments. So you've got crash, open hi-hat, clap, rim shot, snare, tom, and kick. And if you click here, you can change what sound one of these is. And on the right, we've got basically one bar of music. And that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each beat, there is a division of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And when you click, you're basically placing one of these sounds into one of these beats of the bar. So let's see what we got here now. I mean, it sounds all right, but I think we could make something that's a bit more interesting. So I'm just going to work on this and try and come up with something that I like. So I'm going to make 16s hi-hats. And I'm going to make a more interesting kick pattern. And what's cool about this is you can just leave it running and edit it while you go, so you can just hear the changes that you make in real time. Okay, I think that's kind of cool. I'm into that. So we've got a 1-bar loop right now for our beat. Now I want to have a little bit of variation on this, so I'm gonna go to pattern B and basically create the same thing but with a small variation. So here we go, let me do that. See what that sounds like. Cool. So right now we've got a 2-bar drum pattern. We've got A, great, that sounds good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna copy and paste this into the project so that these two play one after the other. So I'm gonna drag this back here, pull B over here, and then I'm gonna copy and paste this a few times. All right, so now let's hear what these two things sound like together. Right, it sounds already like the beginnings of a tune. On the left here, you've got volume. So I think my beat needs to be a little bit louder and this sample needs to be a bit quieter. Cool. Another thing that we can do is change the sound of the drums. Because right now we've got an 808 kit, which is something is very common in a lot of dance music, a lot of kind of rap music and stuff. But it's a very classic sound. I feel like we could switch it up, something a bit more individual. So there's all sorts of different sounds here. We've got kind of acoustic drum kits. Blues, let's see what that sounds like. I mean, okay, that's not really gonna work with the kind of the vibe that we're going for. So I'm gonna go for a little more electronic kind of drum sound. Oh, let's try boom bap classic. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, I feel like that might work. So we're gonna stick with that. Let's see what it sounds like with the... Cool. Yeah, I like that. All right, so let's have a listen to what this all sounds like together. Nice. So we've got the basic groundings for a tune. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how I would add some guitar parts. So I hope to see you there.